Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Today we are taking on Act 4. Accidentally on stream, I killed Iswal while chatting it up, which is fine, but he died. We just stood there in front of him and threw hammers at his face, which is pretty much our strategy for, well, everything. Because that's how we do. That's how we roll in this world, is we just smash things in the face because we can, and we are putting into synergies instead of directly into the, yeah, there we go. Vigor. Sweet. Yeah, we're just dumping into the synergies because it's going to give us a little bit more of a boost than putting it into concentration. As you can see, up to 1,700 damage. We're not going to reach the 13,000 damage. And I just went through the town portal instead of the waypoint because I'm SMRT smart. But, yeah, City of the Damned. We have the waypoint. We killed Iswal. We've been putting stuff into synergies just for the increased damage because it's helping us more than the concentration aura. I had forgotten which one I'm supposed to do first, because usually whenever I do Blessed Hammer builds, I actually put them there at the end, if that makes sense. I will go through the entire game with another build, and then I switch over to a Hammered in, and that usually means I have enough skills to max out concentration and just dump into the other things, and usually have at least one synergy maxed. So it's not too tough. And yes, we are on a seeded run right now, so the map is already going to be relatively filled out, even though we don't have the waypoint. We know where it is. So, and the River of Flame, thankfully, is not a flexi area, so we can kind of just go through it relaxed mode. And I will go back up for the Smith, because we do want to see what rune we get, because that's one of my favorite things. I know I don't really need the runes anymore, unless we want to, like, if we get lucky, we might make a specific thing for this guy that would otherwise be on my too good to use club list if we get the right runes for it, but chances of us having that happening are pretty slim. So generally my too good to use list is items that you would take you an unreasonable amount of time to find, or that are unrealistic drops at that point. So I will use like low end uniques, but I won't be throwing like freaking Heart of the Oak on this guy for rune words, or throw Zods on him for any specific piece of equipment or anything like that, because those are like way too rare for most like new players to actually encounter. Because that's kind of the point of this series of Diablo 2, is to show that you can actually get through the game with a wide variety of things. Yes, you get a little bit more restricted as you get into Nightmare in Hell, but at the same time, you can do a lot of fun things and still just have a reasonably good time, with only a little bit of salt in certain areas where it's kind of like against your build. Like with us, our main area that it's against our build is going to be the... Actually, is that a good... Nope, that's one socket. But main areas that are going to be our problems are going to be in Act 2, a little bit in Act 5, sort of. We have a little bit more room in Act 5, but we're going to have a little bit easier time there than in Act 2, because Maggot Lair, damn near impossible for a Hammered in, so we're kind of boned in that regard. So we've got that waypoint. Let's go ahead and see. Ooh, I keep getting 4-socket shields, but the one that we have is slightly better, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. The one that we have is that right there. We got it in normal difficulty, and it will be our resistance shield. I'll transfer over like diamonds before we get to hell difficulty, because we're going all the way through, and I'll put diamonds in that so we have a massive resistance shield, so we don't have to worry about that, because in hell difficulty, resistances are king, because they're going to be doing a lot of damage, and if you can't resist that, you are straight up boned. And not the... I keep going the town portal! Bad habits! But yeah, and I think that guy's going to be closer. It's going to be same distance. We'll be fine either way. So, yippee-ki-yoozle. I think we'll get through Act 4 this episode. I might stick around on Twitch and do the episode 5 as well at the same time. Most of the people on YouTube do know that, hey, guess what? I record these in batches. And then I release them over time, because there are days that I can't record, and there will be days that I can't stream, but for the foreseeable future, we'll have it on the schedule that's actually on Twitch. I have thought about doing streaming both on YouTube and Twitch, but I want to focus in on Twitch, I think. I keep humming and hawing over it, and I keep mentioning it in the episodes that I'm not sure which one I want to actually stream on, or if I want to stream on both. I think I want to focus in on Twitch, and the reason being is, one, diversification. Diversification is super important if you're doing media like this. Because, yeah, I have more than one channel, but they're all kind of indentured to YouTube. So that makes it a little bit rougher to actually survive on the platform if the platform ever goes away. So, and I actually don't have confidence in... is that guy going down? Yes, he is. Ha, we're getting you with some of the hammers. Ouch, that hurt. Oh, the rare necro heads. Yeah, the necro head one. I can do both at once, but if I end up getting affiliate on Twitch, then I would have to... I couldn't, if that makes sense. Because to become an affiliate on Twitch and actually treat it as like a supplement, I would have to... Because I'm trying to think of how to explain it, but basically the affiliate contract forbids you from using a competing service at the same time. You have to wait 24 hours to release any content from Twitch onto another platform. So, like if I wanted to restream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, then I would be breaching the contract and I'd lose my affiliate status. Whereas if I did, I might do like exclusive streams on YouTube, but that's a slightly different beast. Like, I think I'm going to end up doing live streaming First Strikes over there and doing the rest of my content over here. We got a Hell Rune, which is garbage. But we got our one of our perfect diamonds. And we don't need the rest of those, but they're decent. I've been streaming, well, not streaming, but recording Diablo 2 for... Jeez. I want to say... Actually, Joe Rogan. I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry. Unless... Is that Angry Joe? I don't think that's his name, but I could be wrong. But I need to switch back to this so I can actually use my skills. But yeah, I don't want to piss off the YouTube or Twitch gods, because basically they pay my internet bill as it stands right now. Nothing else. I don't make any like real money, but it just basically equivalent of an internet bill. I think it's about $40 a month. So, yay! And I can't divulge a specific amount because that's against... Well, actually, I don't think that's against YouTube policy. But it is against, like, kind of ethics, I guess. I'll look them up after the stream. Just remind me a little bit more towards the end, or tweet at me on Twitter, and I will check it out. Oh, switch to Spotify. Do people want to hear my dulcet tones on Spotify? I could sing Sound of Music for them. I know like 5 songs all the way through. Jeez. Does Spotify do streaming? Oh, you don't Twitter? I'll probably remember it, because I can look at the chat archive after streaming as well. And also, I'm going to be editing this video, so I will hear myself say it a few times. So if I don't get it today, I'll probably get it whenever I go to edit and render this. Oh, cool. I actually did consider Facebook streaming as well for a while there, but Facebook's evil. It's just, it doesn't know what kind of evil it wants to be, but it's just like, we'll be evil in some way. It's very strange. Facebook is evil in the way that it's more D&D evil, where it's for its own interests, as opposed to just like trying to screw people over of one group or another. It just wants money. It doesn't care where it gets it from. So, all these little bastards need to die. But, yikes. Okay, so you can handle the Oblivion Knights. We need to put potions in there. Oh, we didn't actually use as many as I thought. That or we picked up some. And see, this poison, not that big of an issue. We do have max poison resist, so that should be a factor there. And we just stand in the middle and... Oh, we're gonna die here. We're gonna die. Ah! Mercenary's probably gonna die too. If I can... Not, there, we got the healing on him. What is doing so... Oh, it's a boss mob. That's why. Okay. Boss pack. I was like, why are they doing so much? Yeah, they're a little bit pain in the ass. Facebook, yeah. Well, thankfully, most of the people who know my YouTube don't know my Facebook. Otherwise, they'd realize I'm a bit of a meme lord on there. That's the only that and managing like the Facebook page for the channel are the only reasons I actually use Facebook. I share memes and that stuff. I wish I was that slick all the time, because unfortunately, a lot of the time, it's like, I'm just gonna get my ass handed to me, and then I just scream and run away and immediately die, with my back turned to the enemy. Let's get up there close to him. Nice. Now, for hammer, we do generally want to be a little bit tanky, because we're gonna be right up in their face. High-level hammered in play, you generally want to go for max block and everything. We're not going for it here, because I'm not going to have the points to invest in it until higher level, which is generally whenever you want to switch it over to being just a pain in the ass character. So let's see. We used a lot of potions in that, though. Identify. It is garbage. But we could re-roll that with perfect gems to make it into a skiller. It's just generally it's Act 3 Nightmare that you start getting access to skill charms, like as far as our options go. But at the same time, I shouldn't have clicked that. I thought it was going to be a regeneration shrine, because those are less common. Oh, it's just, okay, that's fine. That's actually a good one to have spawn. 3 drops. How are we looking on inventory? Let's go ahead and drink that. Now, Diablo is going to be a pain in the butt. Those are, I want to say, yeah, Glicklaws. Really good for like early Amazons and pretty much anything range. If you're doing a throw barb in normal and nightmare difficulty, those are pretty badass too. But I don't recommend a throw barb until probably hell difficulty, and even then only if you have the gear to support it, which you can shop for, but it's not the most amazing thing ever, because you have to be shopping for replenishment and cruel, if I remember correctly, which is a prefix and a suffix. You could go with fools on them as well. Those wouldn't be too bad either. And I wish I had teleport, but I don't. I'm not going to shop for a staff because that's going to be a pain in the butt. It just takes time. It's not really hard. It's there. So drink that. Identify you. Not worth it. So what we want to do, I'm going to go ahead and cast out a few. I'm going to get a solid field going here. And hopefully we can get up there fast enough to actually use some of them. Yeah, we got a couple of them. But you can lay these out before you know things are going to spawn and they can do some work. And there's only a few spots in the game you can do it, but it's fun. It makes me happy that they're just like, I'm here, oh shit! It's just that mental image goes through my head each time I do that. We can't do it with the Sace. We could do it with Mr. Happy down here, who killed me in normal because I was playing a Ranger. Well, actually I was playing a Holy Fire Zealot at the time. We eventually became a Ranger. That's why we have Ravenclaw in our inventory. The main thing teleport really helps with is it helps me get up close to the enemies faster, because I'm taking a lot of my damage actually running up on these guys, and then they run away like that little bastard did right there. Get back here. There you go. Good job. You fools. You challenged me to a duel. That'll be the last thing you ever undie to do. Yes, they're all undead. So this is going to be a little bit painful because these guys are going to have fanaticism. They will ignore my mercenary, though, so that's at least a good thing for me. Go, mercenary. Wander up ahead. See if you can actually fight them. See if we can get them far enough. Okay, so yeah, they're far enough away not to get it from here. And they're going to actually ignore me. Okay. And they're ignoring the mercenary because of that bug. So... boop. Nothing good. But I think we want to go to town before we unleash the next dude, because he's going to be extra fast, and he's going to get hits on me, and I'm amp damage right now. So I don't think we're going to get it off of us fast enough, because we don't have cleansing. I don't think we do. No, yeah, we do have cleansing. Oh, we do. Cleanse me, oh game. The only downside of like being like heavy on cleansing is that you end up with a situation where it gets rid of shrines too. So get rid of those guys. We need to come over to the boss. Not the boss, back to Doom Knights and the Oblivion Knights. Dead. So let's hit that. Okay, so these guys, I'm guessing are going to spawn right about here. They could spawn anywhere along this chain, and we already got amp damaged again. So we've got that going. Let's go ahead and hit this. They're going to start coming through. Oh, we got some of them. Mercenary, don't die. And actually, I can drag you out here and just finish you off if the boss wants to actually follow me. Doop. And that almost got him. There comes Diablo. Cleansing reduces the duration on curses, which unfortunately shrines count as curses. And they count, and it only gets rid of the top curse, the like head curses. It doesn't get rid of the mid and low curses. Ouch! Oh geez, that hurts. I need to get out of that. Lightning, I'm not so afraid of. Fire, I am. The lightning is, as long as my mercenary is like right up on him, the lightning won't hurt him. And there goes mercenary. So we do need to go back to town. But yeah, I was expecting this Diablo fight to be him mostly doing lightning because I was hugging his nuts. But yeah, shrines are considered curses. That's why amp damage and stuff like that override it as well. So we'll go with another point in vigor just for more blessed hammer damage. And we were on vigor, so that probably wasn't helping the situation at all. So let's get up here and actually do some real damage to you, Diablo. Can you do lightning on me, please? Oh no, he's gonna do cold fist. That's fine. Cold fist is fine, lightning is fine. Only thing that sucks is the fire. There you go. And Saigon's gloves. By the way, if you are ever doing Boazon, Zealot, any of that stuff, Saigon's gloves plus Saigon's boots, really easy to get and really helpful for those builds. I'm pretty sure you only need the two to get increased attack speed, which makes it a really nice combo, and you get some other nice benefits from it as well. This might be a better belt, regular greaves, and let's see. Oh, that's actually, we could make up for the long episode last time for a short episode this time. So I think for the YouTube crowd, for the Twitch crowd, I actually am going to continue on into Act 5. For the YouTube crowd, I'm going to say keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.